Alright folks, welcome back. We got another video. Today we're doing a DIY. Since I found no videos on how to do a oil change on a 24 Hornet, we're going to do one today. So today we're doing one on the Hornet, and this is the GT model. So this is like mainly the main model. This goes for the GT, GT Plus. The RT has a plug-in hybrid and I believe a different engine. However, this is the 2.0 model. So this is the main GT 2.0, and this car does take 5W30 right here. Let's see that. There we go. Yeah. So this is a. Show you up. This is for the 2024. I think they're 2023 beforehand, but they're 24 plus 2.0 T, and yeah. I believe the other models that share the same engine, I know the same chassis, is the Maserati Grecale and the Alfa Romeo, I think it's Tonale. I believe they have the same engine. They may have different engines, but otherwise they do have pretty much same body style as the Dodge Hornet, same platform and everything. Alright, so like I said, all that you're going to need is a 5W30. Weight. I already got the car ramps, took off the cap, and the all dipstick right here just relieve pressure and heat. And like I said, this is going to be the oil needed. You can get any 5W30, and then it will be a spin-off filter. All right. In addition, I did take off the skid plate. When you do look underneath up here, it will be 5 bolts. So you do underneath, there is basically 1, 2, 3, and then the last two are at the bottom, whereas 1 here and then 1 here, and then these right here are just placed, I guess, like hold-on clips, but they, you probably pop them off easily. All right, so like I said, I got a head start with this. Right now, let me show you where everything is located. So the oil filter, like say this is the covering. The covering covers from near the edge of the bumper, like right around here, and then it goes all the way down to here. So my bad, here. And then once you look underneath, basically if you look down on the top side, this is the downpipe, and then this is your radiator right here. And if you look down, what the downpipe is literally right behind, morely on the passenger side is where your filter is going to be located. My bad. And then drain plugs right here. It's a simple Dodge drain plug, nothing too crazy. The size I found that fits is a, let me see if it's on here, it's a 1/2 inch. 13s really don't work for Dodges, but this one fits. I'll just put it on there. My bad. See, it's snug. Yep, snug. All right. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna set this up, and then I'm gonna pretty much loosen this and let it drain out. And once that's done, I'm pretty much gonna, spin this off, and that's about it. Tighten everything back up, clean it, and get to the top side, and we'll get there. Move this up. Should be enough to clear it. It's still pretty warm. There we go. All right. That thing needs to be changed. Alright, so while I got this little bit of oil draining, I'm just gonna get this filter loose, drain that. Should be good right there for it to get to. Spin itself off. There we go. Ugh. Okay, yep, that's all in my face. Yep. There we go. All right. All that step is done. All right, next, so now I'm gonna pretty much go over here and pretty much clean all this out, just wipe it down so there's no residue or any mishaps of, oh, I didn't clean this right here. Just gonna wipe that down right there. All right, so wipe it right around the edge with that. Make sure to get nothing too crazy right there. Like I said, you can get this at any part store. This is the one I got for this car. This is S10060XL. Also, I don't know if they can read on here, but these are the reference charts, basically. Let's put this back here for y'all so y'all can see. Like I said, this is a spin-on filter, so I'm just gonna figure in here, put a little oil on the edge, just so it doesn't go on dry. Maybe that folks stay lubricated, stay hydrated, all that good stuff. I'm just gonna get around the edge right here. Make sure it all's shining. All right, go right here, spin that bad boy on. All right. Go ahead and get this drain plug right here. Just gonna wipe that off. I'm gonna reinstall that. There is no washer for this this drain plug. So if you see right here, there's no washer. It's just pretty much just the rubber seal that's right here. It's just rubber. I think it's metal. It's like a hard plastic basically, instead of a washer like some cars are. I'm just gonna get that on there. Just gonna tighten that. Let's see. Get there we go. Yep, there we go. There we go. Alright. And just wipe that little area off. Wipe this off right here. Boom. Alright, I'm just gonna give the filter a quarter of a turn. Nothing too much. So I'm gonna go right here. Make sure it's on snug. Yep. At this point, can't turn it any farther. Yep. Alright, that's good enough. Remember folks, you don't need to torque it down or anything too crazy. Next person you go to, I might cuss you out or something like that. I don't think you want that. So now I'm going to take the 1/2 inch. Pretty much hand tighten that first on the drain plug. Now I'm just going to pretty much give it just enough little twist to it. Nothing too crazy, just make sure it's on there snug. Give it one click. A little bit, one more. All right, that's pretty much good on there. Don't need to put any more force onto it. All right, so at this point we've got everything done. Got the filter on, we've got the drain plug on, everything wiped up. Next part is reinstalling the underbody tray. To note is that to line everything up, the parts with the little cuts in them, basically like this part here, the middle part right here, and then this one, they're all going to be on the bottom. So these 3 holes right here are going to pretty much be where you're going to pretty much line them up. And then these small notches here, this one here, 1, 2, and then 1 and 2 right here, they're pretty much going to go on the top side. So they're going to hook here, and then your other ones are going to pretty much be on the bottom. Now we're just gonna put that up as well, Just gonna lift this up. Boom, just like that, and then drop that over. All right, now we're on. Now everything lines up. All right. So correction on the middle part. So all three go on this in between here. Just this first little notch will hold the little just a little cutout section that goes for the hole, and then the top two parts pretty much go over the, I guess it's like a bracing or the metal part of the bumper. I don't know if you can see it right here, but those go right there, and then the part that resembles the other parts, like right here, that goes under here, basically. So everything's done on the undercarriage now. Let's give y'all a good look at that. Smooth, nothing crazy. Everything's good down there. Come back up here. Like I said, the oil that's recommended for the car is 5W30, as you can see here. And I can't find the funnel, so I'm just have to freestyle it and just wing it in. And as well, this car does take 5 quarts of that 5W32 as well. Just as a FYI. Let's get something to poke this with. Get this open. You would not believe that there are so many mosquitoes outside. I'm telling you. Alright, so this should be good enough right here. Alright, so I gotta be careful, because the good thing about this, the neck is easy to get to. However, it's pretty hard since one does not have a funnel. And do now, just to give a little bit of clearance, just without this dipstick. Set that right there. Boom. A little mess, but hey, we got it. Like I said, you can pretty much, on this car, you can wing it. Shoot. You can wing it and, that little mess. And pretty much get that on, other than how I just did all that, basically, without making a whole entire mess. But it is pretty simple, straight through and through. However, now I'm going to put this thing here without causing another a higher mess. And that should be good right there. So just lift it over, pretty much. There we go. About to spill, I can clean it up afterwards. Brake cleaner, spray it off, nothing too crazy. Alright. Drop this dipstick back in. Just see it that way. Drop that back in. Just a little compress and just get anything that's on the top side. Just in there with oil really quick. Okay. Last thing, just gonna put this on. Boom. And now I'm gonna go get in. Whew, I forgot this car is sitting up on these ramps. So now I'm just gonna pretty much fold on the brake down here. Start button right here. So let that run for a quick second. Let that sit there and lubricate. And the good thing about this car is that if I go over here, my car, go performance, so I can just sit here and pretty much look at the readouts for mainly for the old temp, trans, and as well as the 12-volt battery. And then the technical gauges are basically just horsepower and the torque as well. So for instance, alright, so I'm just gonna let that rise up. The oil temps, it's like, well, it's 1 notch full. Same over here, 1 notch full. Let's see if I close the door, it'll show something. That's not gonna show anything with that right there. So I'm gonna leave it. I'm probably gonna wait till it gets halfway, but I think this is good enough right at this notch, because it's pretty much just warming up. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it off. I'm gonna show you how to reset the oil light, the service oil light for the Dodge Hornet. So I'm gonna press right here. So we just got warnings coming, so let's see, it comes on right there. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pretty much put it in that run position. Basically, without the brake, how I just did that, it's pretty much gonna cut it back off. Show that. So without the brake, I'm just gonna press start stop, which puts it into run position. And then at this time, we're gonna press the accelerator 3 times. So basically 1, 2, 3. And as you see here, there was an icon right here that had like a pretty much like a all thing in yellow. Now it's gone, basically. All right, and that's all. That's for the pretty much most of the newer Hornet GTs, I believe the RTs as well.